She was all up on me saying, yeah, 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 yeah. What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter? Sanchez, Donald. Yo, it's crazy what's going on. I'm not talking about sports right now. We're kind of in the dry season of sports, or in the dry time of sports until everything pretty much kicks off with football. But I want to talk about my man Charlemagne the God and how he's catching backlash. And this was him at a protest. I'm not going to show you the video, but I'll let you guys listen. But here he is. He's being protested in MSNBC, and let's listen to what these people have to say.
We are not a joke. Trans people are not a joke. Trans people are not a joke. Just the other day, Charlemagne the God let Little Duval talk about killing.
Let Little Duval talk about killing. You are not a joke, baby. You're exactly right. You are not a joke. So, okay. So, this person is a transgender person, LGBT community. And they are livid, saying that Charlemagne the God let one of his guests, which is Little Duval, say that he would kill a transgender person if they didn't tell him. So let's listen to part of that, because this is where this is all stemming from.
CJ, NV, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, Friday, Little Duval was up here and he said this. So say you met a girl and she didn't tell you she was a transgender.
That ain't a girl. I met a boy. That means you met a boy.
After 4 months, she told you I had sex, and then after
we not having sex. We not having sex.
Yes, after 4 months, you had sex, and she said, Duval.
This might sound messed up, and I don't care. She died. I can't deal with that. I can't do that. No, dog, you manipulated me.
Okay, so let's rewind that and listen to it again.
She died. I can't deal with that.
Okay, so Lil Duval said she died. If he gets manipulated into having sex with a guy posing as a girl, he's upset. He's going after this person. There's going to be repercussions. But immediately after he says it, Angela Yee and Charlemagne the God said, no, you can't do that. That's a hate crime. That's immediately what Charlemagne the God said. It's a hate crime. And it is a hate crime. You cannot kill somebody because basically you were duped into thinking that they were somebody they weren't. However, Little Duval does have a point. There should be some repercussions for you fooling that person and not fully divulging who you are. If you are a woman and you're posing as a man, you need to tell that man or woman, whoever you're about to do whatever with, listen, I'm really a woman. I'm just posing as a man. You need to tell, if you're a man posing as a woman, hey, I'm really a dude. I'm telling you straight up, yada, yada, yada. Now, you got people like Bobby Valentino, who's been running from, transvestites, or I don't know what they're classified, but they're really men posing as women, and he's having consensual sex with these guys, and he knows that they're guys. And these guys are filming him running away because they're prostitutes. He's not paying them, and he's supposed to pay them. Being that he's not paying them, he's skipping out on them. So he's out, and they're just like, oh no, we're gonna expose you because you've been sleeping with us, but you don't want nobody to know. So Bobby Valentino's covering his head. Come to find out that he really likes sleeping with dudes. Prostitutes at that, but he just doesn't want to pay them. And that's usually what happens when somebody has a secret life. They go, to a different society and do their dirt, and then, but eventually it catches up with them. So Charlemagne the God is not responsible for what this man said. It's a grown man. This is not a preteen teen, or somebody who's manipulated by the Breakfast Club. This man clearly said himself. We can listen to it again.
This might sound messed up, and I don't care. She died. I can't deal with that.
No, that's a hate crime.
I can't do that.
No, that's a hate crime. You can't do that.
You manipulated me to believe in this thing. My mind, I'm gay now.
I do think
I'm gay.
No, you're not. She's a
No.
Now,
She's not a woman,
on
she's a
Friday, he
man.
also said this.
I do agree that you are taking away a person's power of choice.
Yeah.
You
You
are.
tell them up front. That's why when Janet Mock was there, she said she tells
There should be
all-
some type of repercussions for that.
And there should
Go to
be.
jail or something.
Something.
Some
like,
charges be pressed.
so
When Janet Mock was
until
there,
then, I'm gonna have my own repercussions. So.
when Janet Mock was there, she said she tells all her parties. She didn't tell the first one.
Who?
Janet Mock. She's
Who is that?
a transgender activist.
Oh,
He's
I didn't know
transgender
that.
activist.
Okay.
But you can't go around killing transgenders.
I'm not gonna kill transgenders. I didn't say. See, here you go trying to flip my word. I didn't say I'm gonna kill transgenders. I said
That
if
person.
one did that to
If
me
you had sex with one and then they didn't
and they
reveal it
didn't
was a
tell
boy,
me, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm probably gonna want to kill them.
Well, people were mad at the Breakfast Club, said we shouldn't allow them to say that and are boycotting the Breakfast Club.
Well,
So we're asking.
That's
Well, here's the
nonsense.
thing. I mean, if you actually listen to the interview instead of listening to the manipulated clip that people have been circulating, you specifically heard us tell him that you can't do that.
Absolutely.
It's a hate crime. I specifically said you can't go around killing transgenders.
Well,
I said,
Anyways, so you can go on the Breakfast Club on YouTube and listen to the rest of what they had to say. People call in and they agree with the Breakfast Club, and I agree 100%. You can't blame Charlemagne for something that a grown man said on his own. There was no manipulation there. That man said it on his own, and he basically gave you the raw and uncut of how he feels, and he has every right to. If the man's feelings of being manipulated by sleeping with a man who's posing as a woman is that strong to where he says she's dying, then that's just the way he feels about that one situation. This man is not going around looking for transgender people and trying to do them some disservice. It's not even close. And the Breakfast Club is not promoting any type of hate crime or violence against anyone. I don't know if you guys, really watch the Breakfast Club, but they condemn violence pretty much in any shape, form, or fashion. Charlemagne is constantly talking about when you do something to somebody, there is no prerequisite on what's going to happen to you. He's telling you they're going to react in whatever way they feel like reacting. So he's constantly telling you, stop doing dumb stuff. This is what Donkey of the Day is about, is quit talking about stuff you don't do. Quit doing stuff you're not supposed to do. A lot of it is violent. A lot of people just out there doing stupid things. He goes after everybody, the president on down. So I completely disagree with the LGBT running up on Charlemagne the God. I disagree with these women who are going after the Breakfast Club and Charlemagne. You guys really LGBT community, the ones who are doing this, because there are some LGBT community people who called and they're just like, this is stupid. It's like, really, one person said something on the airwaves who had nothing to do with working there. He's just a guest. Do you want them not to have guests now? Because you think he's going to be the only one who says this? If you are, then you might as well not watch the show. Because there's going to be plenty of people who got strong feelings against being fooled and being manipulated, who are going to feel like, I want to really hurt that person. I'm one of them. Don't fool me. Let me know exactly what I'm, up against. No. No, and not to mention, if somebody is on the Breakfast Club, it's a good chance that they're famous. So you're not only hurting them in a spiritual way, physically, you manipulate them physically, and you're messing with their finances. You're you gonna get it. You gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying go out and kill. I just no, but you gonna get beat up. There's gonna be a fight. As far as I'm concerned, oh yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. That's all there's to it. You gonna have to be a man then, because we going. I'm gonna be like, let's do it. We hey, take your lace front off, homeboy. We going at it because you just hurt me in every kind of way. However, I'm not nowhere near anyone who's like that, and I do not delve into anything like that. I keep to myself. But I'm saying I understand the feeling, the very, very strong feeling of being manipulated and being hurt in several ways just from one incident. I mean, it could really crush. Why is Bobby Valentino running? Because he knows it could hurt his money. You know what I'm saying? If that's who he likes to sleep with, he should just come out and say it. But he knows he sings songs about him making love to women. You know what I'm saying? It's a secret life. It can hurt his dollars. So I just think people should relax. You know what I'm saying, and go after the right people. You know, you know. I'm sure Little Duval has some type of feed, some type of news feed or Twitter feed or whatever it is. Go after him. If you feel strongly about it, and just because he was on the Breakfast Club, I feel that you should I feel that you should do the opposite of not listen to the Breakfast Club. I think you should listen to the Breakfast Club more, because now you're finding out how people who are in the public and who are servants of the public, because that's what a musician is, who are servants of the public and who rely on the public for their livelihood. Now you know how they feel about the transgender community, and being fooled by someone in the not the whole community, but by someone in the transgender community. You know how these people would react if you do this to them, because let's just face it, there are people in the transgender community they have high suicide rate. They're being killed for whatever reason, I'm not aware of those reasons, but they are being killed, and you have these people who are in the public eye who are dealing with them in a sexual way, because whatever their fancy or fantasy is, they're still dealing with them. But you have these people who, even regular guy and girl, who are just coming out like, yo, Tiger Woods, yo, I was one of the chicks he was sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? They go after these people for money. So when you manipulate, these people and don't say what you are, and then you go and you open up and go after these people have the right. They have the right to be angry. Now, what they do with that anger that's between them and God. But they have every right to be angry if you are going to manipulate them. If you're going to, listen, if you're going to play that game, you better watch who you're playing with. And that goes for anybody, not just LGBT community. If you're going to play that game, if you're going to act like you're somebody you're not, you better be careful. And I mean, this is in any shape, form, or fashion. If you act like you hard in the streets, you better be hard in the streets, because the streets is hard. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't that dude, get the hell off the block. You know what I'm saying? That's all there's to it. So that's what this boils down to. It boils down to being fooled and being manipulated, and nobody wants to be fooled and manipulated. And I'm with that 100%. Let people know exactly who you are, and then you won't have this conversation. You won't, But I think you people should turn around and tune in more into the Breakfast Club, because let's just face it, the Breakfast Club is huge. It's a huge outlet, and it's an outlet for like everybody, but mainly the African American community in their music. So if you're one of these people who are in the LGBT community, who are transgender, and you are listening to these people's music, Breakfast Club is one of the few ways that you actually are able to get some very in-depth knowledge about the people who you listen to. Why turn them off? You're still going to be listening to these people's music, is a good chance. If not, you're going to be listening to somebody who's like them. You know what I'm saying? Why turn them off? You should be listening and finding out exactly how they feel. It gives you more insight. And I'm telling you, one of you are going to play the wrong game with one of these people, and they're not going to be as open as this guy. You're not going to know. You're going to play that transgender, I'm really a woman, I'm a man who's really, who's posing as a woman, and the next thing you know, you got another, death on your hands. So just cut it out. Just let them know straight up. Just like Janet Mock does. Mock. She's like, listen, I'm really a dude. What you want to do? Next thing you know, the dude is just like, all right, fine. Okay, So they don't have this problem. It's your boy Tone 202. You guys blame the right person, and you LGBT community people, you need to be more open and let us know, the people who aren't LGBT community. You need to just be you need to be more open and honest, and don't play games. You just need to do that. That's Everyone needs to be on that level. Yeah, I'm out. God loves you.